I'm Fuddled Fox FM and this is Bitesized FM, Football Manager in under 10 minutes. We're going to start on the league table today. It doesn't make the best looking at with us down in 7th. We're only 1 point away from the relegation zone after 11 games played, but it's certainly been a lot worse over the last few weeks. If I click on there, we have been bottom of the league at times this season and we've not been playing well at all, but we are on an upward curve now. Hopefully we can maintain that, get ourselves away from the relegation zone just like we did this stage last season and start looking towards that top 4 places where we're expected to get to this year. We lost to FC St Ettienne straight after the Gothenburg game 3-2. We then had a 1-1 draw with Grasshoppers in the Zurich derby. Took the lead and they equalised again, but luckily we didn't lose like we kept doing last season. We had a great away win in our first match in the Europa League group stage, going to Croatia and winning 3-1. We then got back to winning ways in the league, beating FC Winterthur 2-0 and a 3-0 win over FC Ville. We had a 0-0 draw with Wolfsburg, which wasn't a bad result considering we had Ojo sent off in the 35th minute. We managed to hang on and we had some chances in that game as well. Wasn't really expecting to get anything against Wolfsburg, even at home, but so to get a point there is a real bonus. That absolutely smashed St Gallen 5-0, so that's some good revenge on them after losing in the cup final and losing to them opening day of the season. So that really does point that we're starting to get some form now. Apart from we played FC Basel at home, and we got beaten 2-0 by them, but not a big surprise. We've had some okay results against them last season, but this season they're looking pretty strong. Today we're in Europa League action against St Ettienne, travelling away from home to the Stade Geoffroy Guichard. St Ettienne are top of the group, we're second, 3 points clear of Wolfsburg, 2 points behind St Ettienne. Hopefully if we could get a draw here, that'd be a pretty good result actually. I'd be pleased with that. That would do. I'd imagine Wolfsburg will probably beat Koprivnica in their game, so it's pretty tight at the top of this group, but we're in with a shout of going through. We've had a couple of role changes in the team over the last few games, which I think has probably contributed to our better form. But we've got Rakowski in goal, got Sauer at right back, GC and Hugh Batcher as the 2 centre backs. Pogba plays against his old club at left back. Then there's been a change in the defensive midfield, with that changing to a ball-winning midfielder. Marone's playing that role today because Ojo's suspended. We've then got a roaming playmaker, which is Mandragora, instead of an advanced playmaker. We've still got the centre midfielder on attack, that's Boy. Then Brown and Kurt are the 2 wingers, and Duamena's playing this deep line forward. Kurt bringing the ball forward down the left. In for Mandragora. Into the channel for Duamena. Now can he get a cross in? Is there any support for him? Does get a cross in. Brown's at the back stick and Brown makes it 1-0 with 9 minutes on the clock. Really incisive counter attack. We started this game on counter. It's nice to see that pay off. I don't use that mentality all that often. But it was a really nice ball by Mandragora. Really incisive football. Duamena nearly overran it, just kept it in. Laid it back across and Izzy Brown's there at the back stick heading home. It's Kurt for Pogba. Mandragora pushing men forward now. Brown in for Kurt. In for Boy. Oh, and he had to bury that. That was such a good chance to make it 2-0. Kurt, can he get a cross in for Duamena? Cleared away by Bruno Alves. It's Boy. Mandragora. Boy, Duamena, he's in, he's got a score, he does, he makes it 2-0. Nothing counter-attack about that, it was good football. Mandragora was hassled, he got it to Boy, you got it in for Duamena. Really know what the defenders were doing there, but Duamena made the most of it, used all his determination to score. Do without conceding. Back in for Stengel. Got them back, his room. Selenase. Got to bury this, he doesn't. I don't know what was going on there, he seemed to take an age on the ball. Sauer the throw. Back from Marone. Plays it back for Sauer into Mandragora. For Brown, but that's a loose pass. Here's Roy. Or Rue, sorry. Driving with the ball forwards. GC wins it back. Plays it long, first time for Duamena. Now his turn to drive forwards. Here's Kurt. Always a danger on the left hand side. Can he get the cross? And he does. His Duamena makes it 3-0. Been an unbelievable first half. Was not expecting this sort of performance. And it's again on the counter. GC had won it. Kurt had got out wide. Nice low cross in for Duamena. We've got low crosses set on. That paid off there. Ruffier. Rue. Sal. Ooh, took a deflection. It's Paquet in for Rue, who makes it 3-1. Bit unlucky there with the clearance, Sal. St Ettienne took full advantage. Rue was completely unmarked. Finish. Just going to tell the boys not to get complacent. We've got a solid lead. Just keep your performance levels up. That goal's a bit of an annoyance right on half time. Kurt for Maroon. Back for Kurt. Gets the cross in first time. Brown to Duamena. That should have been his hat-trick there. Should have been a fourth for us as well. Good chance. Mandragora. Lots of time for it in the midfield. In for Duamena. Quick pass in for Brown. Here's Duamena. Some space on his hat-trick. Oh, and he gets it. I thought I was going to about to say put it over. Then I was about to say he'd hit the bar. And it wasn't. He hit the bar, but it went in. This is a kind of quick, incisive pass, and we've been doing all game really. And this is a brilliant finish. He missed an easier chance than that right at the start of the second half. That's a great shot. And he can come off now, and Rowan Hennings can come on. Duamena's done his job. Anybody else? Pogba's a little tired, and Hermoso can come off. Duamena. Sure he's not a fifth in this game. Khalifa. Mandragora in for Duamena again. In for Brown. Into Khalifa, who scores. Second half substitute. He came on for Boy in about the 60th minute. And he gets on the end of it and scores. He should really probably play more often than Khalifa. I think Boy's probably a little bit better than him. Sininker in for Hennings. Mandragora. Out for Sal. Get the cross in on Izzy Brown and he makes it 6. Again, it's really quick, incisive football. Sal was on the overlap, low cross in. And Brown, he's never going to miss from there, is he? Well, I really wasn't expecting that kind of performance. 6-1 away from home to St Ettienne. A decent French side from a much stronger league than we're in. Duamena with a man of the match performance, getting the hat-trick. Could have been 4, although I'd have probably bought him off earlier if he'd got his hat-trick earlier. We were much a dominant side in possession, more shots, same amount on target though, less fouls. That puts us top of the group by a point. I might have to consider using counter a little bit more often. I don't use it all that much, but that absolutely worked a treat in that game. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more.